Hi guys, I hope you can hear me okay. I'm having to do this in the EMU, so if you hear some background noise, that's what that is. Today I'm going to be talking about the Impossible Burger Crisis. So, in an effort to pave the way for fast food to be vegan, Burger King launched the Rebel Whopper or the Impossible Burger. This burger was supposed to offer a vegan-friendly option for those who still wanted to indulge in some junk food or fast food. The Rebel Whopper was launched in January, coinciding with the Veganuary Challenge, which is an annual challenge run by a UK nonprofit to promote a vegan lifestyle. Although this sounded like an awesome marketing move by the company, the fail came with the logistics. The major flaw: this burger was cooked on the same grill as the other beef patties, contaminating the patty and therefore making it not vegan. The other major flaw: when ordered with no modifications, the sandwich is actually not vegan due to the mayonnaise that is typically put on the burger that's in the recipe. So they don't offer a vegan mayonnaise option. So the cause and the type. The root cause of the crisis was the fact that the advertising was misleading. The advertisements made it seem as though the sandwich itself is 100% vegan friendly. They can come through the drive-thru and order it and not have to worry. What kind of crisis is it? This was a preventable cluster. In these types of crises, the organization knowingly put people at risk, which, in the case of Burger King, the company had admitted to the fact that in order for the sandwich to be completely vegan, it would have to be ordered with modifications, which sort of seems to kind of defeat the whole purpose of having that vegan option. In this situation, who is to blame? I think the blame is completely internal in this case scenario. If the company would have had more accurate advertising, then it could have avoided a lot of the confusion. And then let's look at the response. So on the left side here, I have a tweet from Annie Delgado. She says at Burger King, "We're vegan and got Impossible Burgers to go from the Vineland Road store in Orlando. Not only did they mess up my husband's Impossible Burger, he wanted no onion and no tomato, but they gave me a regular Whopper. I took one bite and spit it out. So disturbed and disgusted." She then follows up by saying, "At Burger King, disappointed that your company doesn't care that employees at a location will serve meat to meat-free patrons. Last time I ever step into a Burger King. Will be filing a complaint with corporate." So Burger King found itself fighting against a class action lawsuit involving the Impossible Whopper sandwich. Their argument to the person filing the lawsuit was that they never advertised the meatless item as a vegan item, nor did they promise to cook it in a specific way. Burger King was being sued by a vegan customer. In a court filing, Burger King said that the lawsuit should be thrown out due to the fact that the person filing the lawsuit should have asked how the Impossible Whoppers were cooked before ordering. Burger King definitely embodied the denial posture response, placing blame, scapegoating, and attacking the accuser. Burger King was guilty of all of these, regardless of if the complaint was valid. The Veganuary website uploaded a statement from Burger King addressing the correct way to order the sandwich in order for it to be completely vegan, acknowledging that it has stirred up some controversy in the US. According to BBC, Burger King has since been banned from showing ads suggesting its Rebel or Impossible Whopper is vegan friendly. The ASA, or the Advertising Standards Authority, said that the chain's claim that the burger was 100% Whopper and 0% beef could be understood to mean it did not contain animal products. Since Burger King says that they have been, quote, clear and transparent in their marketing. Burger King said in a statement, quote, "We communicated from the outset that the Rebel Whopper is aimed at a flexitarian audience." However, the ASA took the side of the consumer and agreed that the advertisement could be misleading and gave the impression it could be eaten by vegans and vegetarians. Let's talk about the stakeholders. So, for Burger King and any other fast food chain, the most important stakeholder is the customer base. It doesn't matter who saw the advertisement and its aftermath. Even non-vegans should be concerned as to what else Burger King is not telling us. What else are they not communicating effectively in their ads? Should we be asking more questions while we're ordering? This is kind of concerning. The fact that we now feel like we need to be asking questions about how things are cooked before we order them. Next is the employees. Nobody wants to work for a company that misleads the customer. It makes it really difficult for employees to take pride in their work when they feel like they're having to lie to the customer. And then let's talk about the aftermath. So aside from the class action lawsuit being filed, there were a number of dissatisfied customers that chose to take things to Twitter, expressing their frustration with Burger King. Customers seem to be the most upset with the cooking method of the patty. One person tweeted, quote, "What is the point of the Impossible Whopper if the patty is cooked on the same broiler as the beef patties? And I wonder how many people know." For me, that makes total sense. I think it kind of does defeat the whole purpose. I see Burger King's point in that they're not saying that it's vegan, they're not saying that it's vegetarian, but it is one of those things that could have been made clear from the beginning. On the more positive side, the parent company of Burger King, called Restaurant Brands International, has said that the Impossible Whopper has actually benefited the company, attracting an entirely new customer base. Financially, Burger King posted $457 million in revenue for its third quarter, which was actually a 10% jump from the same period in the previous quarter. But the question lies, were people buying it because they liked it, or were people buying it to see how bad it was? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, I guess. A sale is a sale, and if the sales keep coming, large companies won't try to change much. In the bottom corner, we see an ad from Burger King. This came after that lawsuit was filed, and the lawsuit ended up not going anywhere. It kind of just got settled. But the ad reads, "Our Impossible Whopper sandwich features a savory flame-grilled patty made from plants topped with juicy tomatoes, fresh lettuce, creamy mayonnaise, ketchup, crunchy pickles, and sliced white onions on a soft sesame seed bun. 100% Whopper, 0% beef." And then on the bottom, you see it says, "For guests looking for a meat-free option, a non-broiler method of preparation is available upon request." So there we see again us having to specially request it to be cooked a specific way. And then my recommendations. So in terms of what the company should have done, I just have a couple ideas that kind of came to me right off the bat. First off, the advertising should have been more clear from the beginning. Good advertising shouldn't require any additional work or steps taken by the consumer. They should be able to look at an ad and say, "Hey, Burger King has vegan burgers now," or "Burger King has vegetarian burgers now." Not, "Hey, Burger King has vegan patties now. Let's go order vegan patties with no mayonnaise or mustard and ask them to cook it on a separate cooking surface." I think that is an unnecessary step that people are having to take. I would maybe include a disclaimer like we saw before in the beginning, so that people can see ahead of time. I think it needed to be made more obvious that the patty was considered vegan friendly, but the sandwich as a whole was not. Secondly, regarding the lawsuit and other backlash, I think right off the bat I would have apologized to the person filing the lawsuit as well as the general customer base. No matter how much researching I did, I really couldn't find a solid apology, a statement, video, or anything like that Burger King put out there, other than the statement that they provided for the Veganuary organization. At least acknowledging the fact that the advertising may not have been as clear as I had originally thought would be one of my other main points that I'd make sure to touch on. Just acknowledging that and recognizing that and showing your customer base that it was a mistake. You're adding clarity and that you know better for the next time. All right, and that is it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email is on the sign-in sheet. And thank you guys for watching.